Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. Written by Zippy. Psalm 77, verse 9. Has God forgotten to be merciful? Has anger taken the place of his compassion? The story of Job is widely used to encourage people when they are going through hard times. In this story, we see how Job's faith was tested, how he conquered Satan, and finally how God rewarded him. When we are going through hard times, we believe, as Christians, that our faith is being tested, but the human nature in us still doubts the greatness of our God. I am a queer Christian, single mother, living positively. All these qualities put me in forefront of marginalization. Being HIV positive was the hardest to accept, no matter how people tried to convince me I was still in God's plan. I felt that God had dealt so harshly with me, and I did not deserve that. I was always complaining and questioning God. The book of Job, chapter 5, verses 17 through 18. Happy is the person whom God corrects. Do not resent it when he rebukes you. God bandages the wounds he makes. His hand hurts you, and his hand heals. I came to realize that my constant complaints were driving me away from God. I started looking at life from Job's perspective. I came naked into this world, and I will go naked. I began to live each day at a time, and I only care about each day's trouble. I remembered how God had saved me from a horrific road accident that resulted in my HIV-positive status. Many people died and others were crippled, but by the grace of God, I survived to write my story. Sometimes we lack the correct words to comfort our friends when they are facing troubles, and we get careless with words, like Job's friends. I always have a setback whenever I try to date because of my HIV-positive status. I get tired of explaining how I got it because most people think I got careless with sex. There is a lot of suffering in the world today, economically. Almost every household has a cancer patient. Discrimination of LGBTQ persons. People are in pain. Lent reminds us how Jesus suffered for our sins. Let us also share with those suffering as instructed in 1 St. Peter chapter 3, verse 8. To conclude, you must all have the same attitude and the same feelings. Love one another and be kind and humble with one another. As we share in suffering, let us always remember that our God is faithful and merciful, and when we cry to him, we are just telling him we are tired. We can no longer bear the hurt alone. We are asking God to take the pain from us and bear it, for he alone can handle it as he handled the cross. Wishing you all a blessed Lent.